Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Gita Mary and today it's Friday. So I thought what better way to start off the weekend than with a what I eat on the weekends. So we're gonna do Monday, Friday and Sunday, and for this weekend especially it's really fun because I'm doing a lot of different things. I'm working from home today, so we're gonna start the day off with some homemade meals, but I'm also going out. I'm eating with friends. I'm going to a really big party and let's just see what we've got. For this video, I'll also be keeping tabs on how much trash I generate. This is something I think personally is super fun to do, but it also gives me a better overview of which areas I need to improve on in terms of waste reduction. December was difficult. December wasn't my zero waste best. January probably also won't be, but this is a really nice way for me to sort of stay on track. So yeah, I hope you want to come and join me through this weekend, check out what I'm eating and also how much trash I'm generating. And then we will sort of do a little chat on Sunday to see how I did. I really recommend doing this yourself. If you also want to sort of reduce your waste but don't know where to start, have a few days, keep tabs on what you're generating and then go back and reflect and evaluate. What could you have done better? Sort of learn from it. It's so much easier than trying to anticipate every single scenario in your head. So, but let's make the first meal. I actually have been awake for quite a few hours. I've been sort of cleaning, tidying up the house, etc. Done a lot of practical things. So I sort of skipped breakfast a little bit, which means that I want an early, slightly bigger lunch. Let's check out what I have in the fridge. So by the way, I am working on a really exciting recipe project. So I've been cooking some recipes here at home and I actually have one of the things right here. And I think after my lunch slash breakfast, I want to eat some of it. I'm also bringing some of it with me tonight. I'm going to some friend's place. We're gonna have pizza. But I made vegan strawberry tart. So we have this small one here. This is the one that I took pictures of. I think it's super nice. The bigger one is a little bit more rustic, especially sort of around the edges here. So I'm bringing this tonight and this I will be having after my lunch. And now you're probably thinking, well Gitte, haven't you said so many times that you don't buy strawberries outside of season? And that is true. I definitely don't buy strawberries out of season. However, I've had to do it for this project because I had to make a traditional, like super iconic Danish dessert. And I couldn't think of anything better, anything more iconic or more traditionally Danish than the strawberry tart. I've had to make some compromises and just as usual, I always get super disappointed when I have imported strawberries. They are not as good, and their carbon footprint is obviously a lot bigger than local Danish strawberries. I am looking so much forward to summer. Anyway, lunch. So this is what we're working with for the soup. So I meal prepped a while back some dumplings and I just kept them in my freezer, and whenever I have a dish where it sort of makes sense, I can take out the ones that I want and reheat them, steam them. So we're gonna do that for the soup. I think we're just gonna use the rest. Then at the farmer's market, I got some mushrooms. So we're gonna add this to give like a really deep umami flavor. At the farmer's market, for the first time ever, I think, I found bok choy. I was screaming. Usually this comes in plastic. I've never been able to find it without plastic until recently. So of course I got a bunch of those and I love these in soups. It's the best. Then I have some green onion. I have my dehydrated shiitake mushrooms. I'm just gonna add in a couple of those for flavor as well. And for the noodles themselves, I have these ones. These were not actually plastic free. I got a really big bag of noodles a while back. I think just right when I moved into the house, honestly. And I've just been working my way through them ever since. So there's no packaging now, but there was at some point. The only piece of packaging for this dish is this little soup bouillon cube that is wrapped. And of course we're gonna save that piece of wrapping. Other than that, it's a pretty zero waste lunch. Just rinsing the bok choy and obviously saving the stem, a little bit of water. I'll put this next to some direct sunlight and watch it regrow. Actually recently got this little grow house that I think I'll put it into. Isn't that the cutest thing you've ever seen? Just checking the pantry to see if there's anything else we can put into this soup, and I have an idea. And the breakfast slash lunch soup is ready. This looks so good. I am so excited to eat this. Oh, the soup itself. Wow, such umami. Homemade dumplings. I think I forgot to mention what's in them as well. Cabbage, carrot, ginger, onion, spring onion, glass noodles and tofu. I'm so happy. Okay, just another one. Now let's do bok choy. For soup, I like to undercook my noodles just a tiny bit because I always want to eat all the other things and then the noodles. So right now they're just a tad bit undercooked, but once I'm finished with my dumplings, I think they'll be perfect. I mean, they're still good. Oh, that was breakfast slash lunch. So it's been a couple of hours and I think it's time to try the strawberry tart. So we have a crust, then inside we have a marzipan filling, then we have a custard, then we have a layer of dark chocolate, and then we have the strawberries with an agar-agar gel on top. Just me contemplating life. No, this tastes just like summer. This is frustratingly delicious. Hello and welcome to my bathroom. I'm going to take a shower. I wanted to show you guys my shampoo because even if I did produce more waste than I normally do in December, I feel like the state of my shampoo should somehow redeem me from that waste. This is my shampoo, or what's left of it right now, and I don't have another one, so I'll need to figure something out fast. I'm shaking up the rest with a little bit of water so these small chunks won't just end down my drain. And then we'll use this as a liquid shampoo. 1 second. Yes, also the lid doesn't fit. This is perfect. It's gonna work. So my hair is wet. I just took a shower. It worked. Have somewhat clean hair, and honestly that's all I wanted. If you can hear some sort of noise, it's just my dishwasher. I am headed out the door. I'm going to this pizza party. Obviously, there's going to be waste there that I didn't generate and that isn't my bin, and you know, all the sort of like criticisms of the trash jar will be able to be applied here. Let it be known that the premise have been set. Good morning. I slept in my jumper and I have gotten a solid 3 hours of sleep. The pizza party went late. That's all I'm saying. So now I have to go meet my friends, and we're going to watch an art exhibition. We're going out for lunch, and then I have an anniversary dinner. I am so tired, but I didn't use any single-use plastics. At least. I'll be doing my makeup and then I'll pack everything up I need because we'll be staying out. So I'll pack everything up I need and then I'll do my makeup now. And while I'm doing that, I'm having a lemonade. This is a lemonade with grapefruit. It's part of the Danish return system. It's aluminium, but it does count as a piece of trash. Mission accomplished. Let's go. I am all packed up here. Ignore the big pile of dirt. We went around to see the rest of the exhibit at Auros. Also, we stopped for a glass of wine before lunch. You guys are doing so great. We're doing amazing. You guys are doing so great. It's vegan burger time. Art bitches. There's a burger underneath here somewhere. It's so good though. Hotel lighting is always not quite it. I'm in a hotel with my mom and we are going to a wedding anniversary. Outfit check. Oh yeah. Look at the view from our hotel. This is so mesmerizing. I woke up listening to the sound of the waves. We had a really great night, my mom and I had so much fun. The food yesterday was predictable, but it didn't seem like the kitchen was used to cooking vegan food. We were 2 vegetarians and 1 vegan, and all the other dishes with meat and dairy arrived and they were so nicely arranged on the plate. It was very, very beautiful dishes. And sort of the vegetarian and vegan options were sort of just like but it just slapped on the plate and out the door. It was a very different vibe, and I do really like whenever there is a vegan or vegetarian option that it sort of resembles what the other people are getting, and we got just completely different things. Also, the two people that were vegetarian got fish in all their dishes, even though they preferred not to have it, but it seemed fine. They seemed okay. And then one of the waiters came out and asked me if butter and cream was okay. No. I think it's important to always be polite and kind in these situations and be understanding. So that's always what I'm going for. But I was just so confused by the, is cream and butter okay? No. The dessert was amazing though. Usually you get like a little piece of sorbet and then some fresh fruit, and then the fresh fruit is sort of just like, that's vegan dessert, right? And I got this Oreo crumble with 2 types of sorbet, a lemon sorbet, which was amazing, and a chocolate ice cream slash sorbet, I guess ice cream. And it was really good. I really liked it. I also really liked the other dishes. They were just not very festive. They were very everyday food kind of dishes. I've definitely seen worse as well. And I had a lot of wine, so I'm pretty ready to not have wine today, let's be honest. I think I'm gonna go for a walk. I am not in the mood for breakfast. I'll have a water or something and then out the door. Also, the hotel room didn't have reusable glasses or cups, only these disposable plastic ones. So I'm bringing this home for the jar. It's quite sturdy plastic though, so I guess it's recyclable. It doesn't say, but sturdy plastic like this usually is. So we're bringing it at home. There is a chain of Danish bakeries that have a vegan cream bun, and we're gonna see if we can find it. Found it. It was bomb. So I just got back home before my mom and I left for Aalborg. We stopped by a market and I got some bread. I both have like for sandwich bread, lunches, etc. Then I got some hummus. And this is so delicious. I've already tasted it a bit. And then I got a couple of pieces of falafel and some vegetable potato samosa. So this will be, I will snack on a few of these things now, and then the rest will be for dinner tonight. And as a final trash update, I have a little bit of extra details here. I got a flyer from the exhibits that we saw the other day. This is just paper. I'm just going to recycle this. Same with this bag. We will recycle. This is a tin that's part of the Danish return system, so the recycling rate is really high. To the point where I don't actually mind getting aluminium cans of soda or other types of beverages because it's really good. And then we have miscellaneous non-recyclable trash. That is mostly receipts. Then we have like the big plastic cup. I have the, where are you? I have the skewer from the burgers that we had the other day. I might actually just reuse this because it's not gross or anything, so I'll just probably wash it and reuse it at home, I guess. And then I have a dirty napkin that cannot be recycled as paper, and that's it for the weekend. So obviously I think it's important to be mindful of the resources that we use, both in terms of the physical trash that we're generating, but more so the invisible impact of our everyday habits, the food we eat, how we act, what we consume, etc. I don't think it's healthy to constantly track your trash like this. I think it can very easily become a little bit obsessive. I love to do it for smaller periods at a time, simply just to see where I'm at and sort of reset my way of thinking about trash and get back into some really good habits. But this is not something I do every single day, and other days and other periods of time I generate more waste, sometimes even less, but I think this was a really good way to sort of just get back into it a little bit. And yeah, everything is happening now. Okay. Anyway, that was the trash that I created during this weekend, and the food that I ate, and just generally some small bits and bobs, vibes, if you will. I had a really great time this weekend. It was super nice. Thank you so much for watching this video, and also a special thank you to my Patreon supporters. You guys help me create green, zero waste content, and I love you guys. You can find the links to my social media accounts down below and the link to my Patreon on this screen. Bye!